What you talking about now, Cine? I don't know, but you're gonna get some nuggets out of it though. But first, make sure you subscribe to the channel and turn that bell on. There's a new video series dropping every Friday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with the random jam session whenever I'm in my bag. You do not want to miss out. Also, be sure to check out my books, man. The link's in the description below, right along with my vegan class if you're trying to go plant-based and stay plant-based. I'm telling you, it works. Oh, and lastly, be sure to follow me on Instagram at _just_scene_. The nuggets I don't put over here, I put over there, so you can always get me when you need me. But you ain't really coming for all of that. Peace, love, knowledge, and freedom. I'm out. But so it's like, you know what I mean? Our generational curses and shit have to be completely obsolete. And in order to make them, to erase them, we have to understand our generational blessing. Like, to understand your generational blessing, you have to go deep within. You have to go deep within. You have to know your family. You have to study your family. You have to pay attention to everything that's linked down to your family that works, that's synchronized. You feel what I'm saying? And this is something that I've learned. Like, when it's your generational blessing, a lot of people think if you're not doing it in regards to the religion, especially our people, we feel like if you're not doing it in regards to the religion, that you shouldn't be doing it. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, I got women in my family who can blow. When I say blow, I mean like my guy, like, this shit is crazy, but they're like, yo, I'm only gonna do it for the Lord. I'm only gonna do it for this. And I get that, I respect that, that's what you do. But it's like, yo, when you understand that you've never been taught what that really was, you can't even give the shit back to the earth to know that this is a blessing to break. So now you wait till Sunday to give and you let it lie dormant for 6 days out of the week. So one day out of the week got 6, but now let's say you do this for 50 years. Right, that means you have enhanced your your generational curses far more than you enhance your generational blessings. You feel what I'm saying? And so, me, like I said, within addition to knowing that my family is, you know, artistic in the musical side, I'm able to understand that. Like, when I write and things like that, like, that's where that comes from. The ability to make music and shit like that, that comes from that side. So it's like when I give that message and I'm able to put that generational blessing out there and shit, it multiplies. And it's like I said, the generational blessing is what shatters the generational curse. And when you're able to focus on what your generational blessing is and you're only able to enhance that, then you start to see the rest of the shit crumble. Like, you feel me? I know for a fact one of the generational blessings that I have is the connection with masculinity. You feel me? My book, So For Real, is powerful. I'm not just saying it because I wrote it. I'm saying it from what the people have told me. You feel what I'm saying? It's powerful because it's breaking an entire generational cycle. And the generational curse was emasculation. But you had to emasculate through castration, through bug breaking, through all that shit. Like, this shit is ingrained and infused within us. Like, yo, this shit is heavy. But understanding that it's still intact is what has to break that generational blessing. And I'm fortunate enough to have it, so I'm able to give that, you know. And it's a lot of my brothers who have already said, like, we're breaking that shit. We're breaking that shit fast. And that generational blessing is pretty much gonna help change a lot of shit, because that's what's needed, that's what's missing, that's what's, you know, not in reality. So I look at it like this. Enough about me and enough about a lot of the other shit. Like, this is what the purpose of it was. If you want to break your generational curse, first thing you have to do is identify your generational curse. Right? After you identify your generational curse, remove all mysticism from it. All mysticism from it. Don't see it as, hey, this is a bad thing, or hey, this is a problem. This is all like, yo, poverty, there's a gift in that. There's like a lot of the shit. Like, your generational curse is what happens on this earth for your spiritual connection to enhance itself. To give you your blessing. Your blessing has to come through your curse. You feel what I'm saying? So, when we look at our people, we have generational curses of poverty, generational curses of abuse, generational curses of inferiority, generational curses of so many different things that we have to identify why we have those curses and figure out what it was in the physical realm that created those. What earthly things brought those in. And then once we understand those earthly things that brought those in, that's how we can start to first understand the curse. So now, to break it, you need to understand your generational blessing. What is the thing that you, your family, things like that. And then it's like things overlap. Things overlap. So your mother's side of the family could be, like, for I use myself as an example. My mother's side of the family is the artistic side for me. That is the intelligent side. That is the side. I'm not saying my father's side is dumb or nothing like that, but that's where that direct line comes from. And I understand that. As scholarship, as study, but from my dad's side of the family, that's the warrior side. That's the warrior side.